guys, welcome back to my channel, or welcome if you're new here. I'm Blake. I'm having a very cozy start to the day. I woke up and there was still some snow outside. It snowed a couple days ago. I don't know why I just expected it to melt so quickly. I think it's just because New England weather is so unpredictable. It's like 10 degrees one day and it can be 40 a couple days later. So I didn't get my hopes up. I expected it to just kind of be bleak and gray when I woke up, but there's still some snow outside, which is just so nice and cozy. When it's January, February, and it's not snowing, I'm like, what are we doing? What are we doing? I would rather it be cold and cute outside than cold and ugly and gray. So I woke up very pleased this morning. So did Bo. I think he's like very confused about the snow still because he's only seen it a couple times, and he like doesn't really know what to do with it. He kind of just like gets it on his paws and stares at it and gets it on his face and doesn't really know what's going on. So I kind of hope it snows a lot at least once this winter so he can really play in it. But I am happy to wake up to some snow this morning. I just made a, what is it? I showed this creamer in my last video what I used this morning. I can't, it's maple waffle, I think is the name of it. It's from Califia. It is so good. It is my latest obsession. I just made a latte with that. I'm doing a little bit of journaling. Today's Monday. Normally I do my typical reset day on Sundays and organize my calendar for the week, plan out some meals. I was making all sorts of noises next to me. Oh, hi. I'm gonna sit right here. So hard to not get distracted when I have the cutest thing ever sitting in front of me. Anyway, normally I like do all those reset things on Sundays and grocery shop, plan out the week, do laundry, clean, dishes, all those things. I got back from New York yesterday though on Sunday, and I got back at like 3 or 4 I think, and I did have high hopes for myself to do some of those things last night, and I did not, which is fine, but I do need to get organized, and I want to clean the house, and I have a lot of laundry to do, and there's no groceries, so I do need to do some of those things today. So I'm gonna treat today, Monday, like a reset day. So starting the morning with some journaling like I always do. You can't eat my journal. No. I'm gonna start with laundry. I always start with laundry when I do a reset because it's just one of those things that has to be done for a while. It takes hours, so it's nice to just get that in and have it going throughout the day while I'm doing other things. So I'm gonna start with bedding. I switch my bedding every time I wash it so that right when it goes in the wash, I can just put a new clean set on instead of waiting. And I have a new sheet and like duvet cover set that I just got, so I'm so excited to put on my bed because it's so cute. I just went to grab these to open them and show you. I haven't opened them yet and I'm so excited. I'm so obsessed. These are not for you. Oh my God. I just moved over to the kitchen island because Bo was trying to steal everything when I was at his eye level on the couch. Oh my gosh, I'm just obsessed with these. I've been eyeing these. These are from Brooklinen. I've been eyeing these on their website for so long. I have a few Brooklinen sets, and they're all their luxe sateen, which I love. It just feels like hotel bedding, but I really wanted to try their linen for a while. I can't believe I never have, and I've been eyeing this specific pattern. Oh my gosh, I'm obsessed with it. This video is also sponsored by Brooklinen, which is incredibly exciting for me because I'm obsessed with bedding in general, and Brooklinen is most of my bedding because it's just so great, and I honestly feel like I've had one set for years and it just feels like it gets softer and softer every time I wash it, which is the best feeling ever. I'm gonna go throw these in the wash. I always wash new bedding, also just to get the wrinkles out from it being folded. So I'm gonna go throw this in the wash and then make my bed. And oh my God, I'm just, please tell me someone else gets this excited about new bedding. bathroom while that is in the wash because something needs to be done about this. So dark already. It's just so blue out that it just feels so dark so early once the sun goes behind the trees in the middle of the day. Starting with the fitted sheet, obviously. This is their washed linen core sheet set, and this is the charcoal, chambray, and white stripe pattern, I believe. Linen also gave me a link for a special offer that I'll put in my description box. You don't need to be a first-time shopper on their website. You can be a returning shopper and you will get a discount either way if you shop through that link. Safe to say it's Beau approved. His favorite thing to do is jump on the bed right after I make it when it's just so nice and fluffy, and I have to say I do empathize with that desire because I also want to do that. I'm gonna scroll on Pinterest and try to find some meal ideas for the week. I find so many meal ideas on Pinterest. I have a board saved called just Meal Inspo that I've been saving meals I want to try and meals I have tried and loved and want to keep making on here for probably years. So anytime I need some inspiration to figure out what I want to make for the week, I always go back to this board. And there's always something in here. John and I usually just sit down and figure out some breakfast options that we like, some lunch options, some dinner options. Usually there's some sort of difference between some of our lunch and dinner options because John eats meat and I don't. So if we do, but I do eat seafood now. So if we are doing like a fish dish, then we'll do it together. But a lot of the times we'll like do slightly different proteins. If he's doing chicken, I'm doing tofu or something. But we usually just try to find different options for what we want for different meals and try to pick things that have somewhat overlapping ingredients instead of picking meals that all have totally unique ingredients that aren't used in any other recipes. I just feel like we always waste groceries like that. Like if one meal I want to do a veggie sandwich that has like cucumber, tofu, carrot, yada yada, I would also probably do like a rice and salmon bowl or something that also uses cucumbers and carrots, and then maybe I'm doing also like tomato on that sandwich, and maybe I'm making tomato soup. Like I'm trying to have ingredients that overlap multiple different meals so that I'm not wasting anything and so that I don't have to prep as many individual things. It just makes it easier for everyone involved. I'm gonna scroll through and find some ideas, and then I am gonna make a grocery list and maybe head to Whole Foods soon. I'm gonna tidy up the kitchen before I run to the grocery store. I don't know if I'm pronouncing that right, the kind of flour that you would get to make pasta, because my mom got me the pasta attachment for my KitchenAid for Christmas, but I literally stood in the flour section for 10 minutes looking and I couldn't find it at all. So I just bought pasta this week. I love this brand, Follow Your Heart. Oh, you said you're a good boy, he's sitting here. Just staring. I got him some more turkey to make him dinner, so I'm gonna go through this quickly so I can make that for him. But I love this brand. They have really good like dairy-free ranch, dairy-free Caesar. This is honey mustard. It's one of my faves. Let me find my phone and actually, oh hi Bobby. Let me tell you what meals I'm making this week. So for breakfast, I always just do yogurt and fruit bowls and avocado toast, but I'm also gonna do breakfast burritos this week. With like tofu, black beans, spinach, sweet potato, so I got black beans. I also got a couple root beer Olipots. My favorite is the cream soda. And I just hope that this summer they bring back the orange cream, because that was their best one. I have 2 lunch options. I'm gonna do kale chickpea wraps, so I'm using those tortillas for something else. So I got a couple kinds of chickpeas. I also got pumpkin puree to put, because I put it in Bo's meals, and he is almost gone. I love Lesser Evil. I've never seen this flavor before. It's their garlic parm flavor. That sounds really good to me. I love this brand solely as well. They make little like fruit jerkies or like little like fruit bites that are kind of like, feel like a gummy snack, but it's literally just mango. I love the mango guava ones, but I couldn't find any of that kind there. All I could find was the fruit jerkies, so that's what I got. I got a couple yogurts. I got the Siggy's plant-based peach. Also got the Kite Hill dairy-free Greek yogurt in unsweetened vanilla. And then 2 yogurts for Bo. He just has plain vegan Greek yogurt. I got sushi for dinner. I love Whole Foods sushi, honestly. I always feel like it's pretty good. Another one of these fruit jerkies. I got banana, dark chocolate, mango, pineapple, coconut. I was really hungry when I went grocery shopping, which is just like not what I like to do. So I just like kept wanting to get sweets, which I don't care about that, but it's just funny because if I wasn't hungry, I like would have never grabbed this. But I do love this brand, Nellie's. It's just like a little like healthier candy bar. This is their peanut butter chocolate one. I don't really know why I got this. I was hungry and I've never tried it. It's the Miyoko's plant-based cheddar. I have literally no idea what I'm gonna, maybe I'll put that in the breakfast burritos. Basil to make pesto, dill. I've got sweet potatoes. What am I doing with these? I'm gonna put these in the breakfast burritos. Some lemons. Okay, so my other lunch option is salmon chickpea bowls. So, okay, yeah, so I'm putting chickpeas in the kale chickpea wraps and then also in salmon chickpea bowls with rice, avocado, tzatziki if I can make it, cucumber, tomatoes, spinach. I'm gonna do pesto pasta, and then the other dinner that I want to do is grilled swordfish with like a little kale salad on the side and potatoes, roasted potatoes, cucumber, and blueberries. Also for Bo, because I also put blueberries in his meals. All right, I'm gonna put all this away and make him his food quickly, and then eat my sushi. He's so excited. I have a little bit of editing to do, so I'm gonna sit down and get that done while I eat my sushi. It's the next morning. I really need to wash my hair today, so I'm gonna put rosemary oil. I used to be so consistent with it, and honestly the last couple months I have not been using it much, and I really want to get back on my hair health journey because my hair has just been extra dry. It's always dry in the winter, and it always reminds me that I should be oiling it just to help it get as healthy as it can be. And then probably maybe put like a hair mask or something in the rest of my hair and just tie it up for a couple hours before I wash it. I just got my hair a little bit damp to put this in. This is the Maria Nila, I think is the brand, yeah. Their heel hair mask. Hot latte today, which is very unlike me, and I don't know if I'll ever do it again because the sound of this hot milk, there's like multiple options on our Ninja espresso machine, and we normally do the cold foam option for the frothing. I did the like hot froth option today, and I'm not kidding you when I say it made the most annoying screeching sound for like a solid 3 minutes. So this might be the last time I make a hot latte because that was so overstimulating. I don't really know what order to. Normally I'm so used to doing like ice and then the milk and then espresso, but I feel like you do espresso first in a hot latte. Maybe it doesn't matter. I'm gonna try to do latte art. I've never done it ever, and I don't even know how to start. I just know people do a little bit of this. Yeah, it's not doing anything. I think it just didn't do a thing. I think it just like made it warm, but it's not really. There's like 3 different hot froth options, and I feel like the most frothy one is like a little too thick to make latte art with, so I did the one below it, but this just like made it warm milk, so alas. It's good though. I am gonna make breakfast. It's honestly a little bit later now. I've been getting a little bit of work done on my computer and following up on some emails that I have been meaning to get to that I just needed to get done this morning, and then doing some tax stuff as well. So it's a little bit later now, and I'm ravenous. So it's kind of like a brunch time. So a big breakfast burrito is exactly what I want. I don't have any ripe avocados though yet, which is sad because I feel like it could be really good with avocado. I don't know if I'll do all. I'll probably just do some of this and just make like 1 serving for now instead of like batch making it. I used to batch make breakfast burritos, tofu scrambled breakfast burritos, and just put them in the freezer when I worked in my old architecture job. And it was such an easy thing to just like wake up and heat up, and I loved it. And that was so many years ago, and I feel like I never make breakfast burritos anymore, but I used to make them all the time. So I'm going to cook some of this in a pan with black beans, spinach. I honestly might just keep it like at that and make it really simple. I'm gonna add some of this Miyoko's cheese that I randomly got yesterday. Hopefully it's good. I feel like it would be because this brand is delicious. It's so cold in here. I've gotten a couple comments about the weird, like, it sounds like wind or whistling in the background, and it's so bizarre because I just bought this camera a few months ago, and it's like a $2,500 camera. Like, it was not cheap. I upgraded from my old camera that was like $700, and there's no like loud vents on, or even right near here, and I'm not outside. It always, I think, happens more over here, or maybe I'm just in my head. I feel like it actually kind of happens everywhere. But I've gotten comments about it, and I've noticed it too. I've tried to update some of the microphone settings, I don't know if that will do anything, but I'm so sorry. It's so freaking annoying to listen to, I would imagine, and it's also annoying for me because it just bought this camera. So I'm gonna test it out on this vlog and see if those audio edits made any difference, and if not, I'm gonna have to like send it somewhere and have my camera gone for weeks, and then I don't know if I like don't know what I'll do about vlogging. So hi, Bo's. He always grunts when he's excited. He thinks I made this for him, so he is grunting. But yeah, fingers crossed it's better in this vlog, because I don't know what to do. If not, I will be sad. The snow is melting, sad. You are the cutest thing ever. I'm using a fruit bowl as my tripod right now. You're sitting on top of a couple lemons. It's 12:33 right now. This day is flying by. I've been sitting at my computer for the past couple hours, just doing more tax stuff and going through some emails, editing a couple things. I had to do some revisions and send a draft out. So I've just been trying to get a couple things done for the last couple hours. I'm heading to Boston later for an event with Lululemon, which, let me just say, is crazy to me to even say. If you told me years ago I would be like invited to something or doing anything work-wise with Lululemon, I would have called you a liar. Like, it's crazy to me. So I am very excited for that. I don't really know what the event entails, to be totally honest. It's at their store on Newbury Street, but I'm really excited for that. And I'm gonna meet up with Steph before, because I like to see her whenever I'm in Boston. So we're gonna grab dinner on Newbury Street a couple hours before that event. So I should probably start getting ready in a couple hours so that I can leave and head there later this afternoon. But yeah, that's what we're doing now. Got 2 beverages this morning. I started making my coffee, and then right when I was done, I realized that I told myself I was going to be drinking water in the mornings before my coffee. So we're doing both. I'm gonna make some breakfast. I hope I have a ripe avocado because I really want toast. I'm so excited for this. This Breville Smart Oven Air Fryer Toaster thing that we have is the best purchase I've truly ever made. We don't have a microwave. There isn't one above. I don't love the look of it. Our old apartment had our microwave right above the stove, and I just like wasn't obsessed with it. Like, it was just something I didn't want. So we just have the hood above this stove, and there isn't like a microwave built into any of these cabinets, so we just don't have one. But eventually I do want to make this kitchen not a builder grade kitchen and actually give it some life and some character. When we do that, I would love to have a microwave, like an under counter cabinet drawer microwave. Do you know what I'm talking about? I don't know how to describe this. I don't know the word for it, but like, it's under your countertop and it's like, comes out like a drawer kind of. I say that because this toaster, air fryer, oven thing has a bunch of different settings. It has like warm, reheat, bake. So we do like everything in there. Like, if I need to quickly heat something up, I literally just put it in there, or I heat it on the stove, depending on what it is. That means it's gonna be a good day. And you have a perfect avocado. I'm thrilled. I didn't vlog much last night. Dinner with Steph was really fun. It's always so fun whenever I see her. It was my first time going to that restaurant, and I used to live right near Newbury Street. I lived on Beacon, which is like a couple streets parallel from it. I was like a 2-minute walk from Newbury Street in my apartment before my last one. I don't know how I had never gone there, but it was very good. And I didn't vlog anything at the Lululemon event after because I'm doing a bar class with them that they're hosting in a few days. And this was just like a little like shopping event, some mingling event. There were some snacks, some drinks, music. There was a workout class happening, and there was just a good amount of people there. I would have just probably gotten like a couple clips, but there were so many girls there that it just was kind of impossible to not get someone's face in it, and I didn't want to do that, so I didn't vlog anything. I also didn't try anything on because I was so full after dinner. That's like the last thing I wanted to do was try clothes on. So I just got a set that I knew would fit. So if I tried it on, I would have probably filmed it, but I'll try that on today. This has been Bo right below me the entire time I've been talking. You okay now? Anyone with a dog who barks at the wind, please give me your tips. I'm obsessed with this little guy, and he is like fearless, except when it comes to the wind. He's terrified of the wind. Can you stop biting, please? I don't know if he thinks it's like someone outside, but whenever he's licking my toes. Whenever it is super windy and he can hear it whistling outside, or he can hear things on like the porch knock over because of the wind, oh my God, he like howls so loud. It startles me every time. My heart is pounding. He's fine after. He barks for like a second and then he's over it. But like, how do I stop him from being scared in the first place? Like the bark that comes out of him, you would not think it was coming out of his sweet face. It is horrifying. It's so loud and intense. This is the set that I got from Lululemon last night. I love this color. I didn't know they had this color. I've never seen it before. I got the Align leggings. I don't know if I've ever tried these leggings. They didn't have, I do tend to like the regular like 25-inch length, but they didn't have it, so I got the 28. And then the Align tank, which is one of my favorites. This is so flattering, so I got that in the same color. I'm gonna do an at-home Pilates class. Oh. I would not be going on a walk if I didn't have a dog, but he needs some steps, and it is always a nice way to force myself to get outside and get some steps. So we're gonna go get some fresh air, go on a little walk. It's probably gonna be a quick one because it is so freezing today, but it'll feel good when it's over. We just got back home. We went on a walk on the beach, which was so nice. Can you sit? He's panting because he sees what I have in front of him and he wants it. It was so nice, even though it was freezing. And then I stopped into a little doggy store to stock up on some of his favorite things. And that is why he's panting right now. As you guys know, as I've mentioned before, I do half kibble and then half like home cooked foods and toppers and things. But I like to rehydrate kibble because kibble is just like so dry. I think it makes it easier for them to digest, just gives them more hydration in their meals. So I will either add like a bone broth powder from Native Pet and then just water, or I will just get like a doggy safe bone broth. And this one is specifically made for dogs and cats. It's beef bone broth and he loves it. And then I got him this little, he like loves stuff like this that you can put things inside of. Like I'll probably just put peanut butter in this. It's a little peanut. So cute. He like needs very durable toys. He chews up everything. So whenever I find something like this, I get it for him. And then I got him lamb liver and bison liver. Sounds delicious, doesn't it? I'll make some lunch. It's like 6:30 right now. I have been sitting at my desk getting some editing done for the last few hours, and I need a change of scenery, and I need my daily fun beverage. So that's what I'm in the kitchen doing, and then I'm going to sit somewhere else and finish editing. I feel like I have been just a zombie sitting in the same spot for a few hours, so I just need to get up and move around. I also just put pajama shorts on at 6:30. I know it's a little early for that, but they are comfy. I don't know if you can hear him chomping, but Bo got an ice cube because, yeah, you can definitely hear him, I think. It's so loud. Having a dog just means giving them the ice tax every single time you open the freezer. He just comes sprinting when he hears it. I love this little corner of the bedroom. I just feel like it's so cozy, and I think I'm just gonna light a candle and sit here and edit for a bit.